This morning, Hari wakes up with the moon. He and his 13-year-old son are hoping it will guide fish into their nets. Today they're in luck. A few fish. But they say their catches are just a fraction of what they once were. And that's because the coral reef that surrounds this remote island off the coast of Madagascar is disappearing. And no one here understands why. This is Nosy and Drangambala, a tiny fishing community off the coast of East Africa. It's home to only a few dozen people, and among them are Hari and Lydia, who are raising 6 children. This family knows this reef better than anyone, and until recently, they never saw coral this damaged. Extreme heat this year has caused coral all around the world to start to suffocate and turn ghostly white. The aftermath looks like a disaster zone, or the ruins of an ancient city. No one here can make sense of it.
Kaya mahampis ka sa sabat mga tilava kaya boya be chile ki be manisa ka sabat ro nga tilava kaya mafatan harare mo. E basta masanzu mafana zero mar na ka cheko.
Scientists do know what's going on. Divers surveyed these waters during a heat wave in April, and they say that about 70% of the reef here was damaged by the high temperatures. This is a clear sign of climate change. We're causing this damage by burning fossil fuels, heating up the oceans, and making them more acidic. But Lydia, she's only been in a car once in her life. She may not understand the science, but she does know what she sees.
Si se vatwa si se zau hita umbeni mat la osgo si metaram banjane anjane zai si msakaf ko si tiana gai. Dewa jare mi rasa tumat bangze.
The family's response to the vanishing coral? Work harder. Hari and his sons cast lines deep into the ocean, while Lydia walks the reef flats in search of octopus. She brought me with her one morning as the tide went out. She has an uncanny knack for spotting these secretive creatures. These skills are passed between generations. Hari and Lydia are Vezu, and that name means at struggle with the sea. It's hard to imagine people who are more connected to the water. When Vezu children are born, their umbilical cords are placed in a shell like this one, and then that's tossed into the ocean as a sort of offering. Right from birth, they are part of the reef. There's no fresh water, electricity, or school out here. There's no plan B. It's too expensive for Hari and Lydia to give their kids an education off the island, so the kids simply must learn to fish and sail. That starts with these tiny boats. It's a life many here would never trade, and it's one that brings plenty of joy to Hari, Lydia, and their family. This song is about their love for the reef and their efforts to protect it. But climate change is putting all of this in jeopardy. Thousands of miles away, we continue to burn fossil fuels, which is heating up the oceans and making them more acidic. That's killing the coral, which 275 million people depend on for their survival. And here is where they feel it most.
Anjo ulo ti humati ab. Sa tihara puti sa. Tisvilon ponje ke futi ab tihara beng.
I told Lydia that scientists expect coral reefs worldwide to disappear by 2050 because of climate change. That's about when her children will be grown. She looked back at me and said she thinks of the white coral almost like a curse, one sent from my people to hers.
Guzman de fana hafana ni kizo manimba hara mafuta ni haru. Nuk mavagate. Ulav tamode manzahanda zaika.
Before we left, Lydia asked a question about our visit. When we went back home, would we teach people about Madagascar, she asked? Would we tell them about the little kids and their toy boats, about how much they need the reef and this ocean? Would people see the harm that they're causing? I told her yes, but honestly, I worry those of us causing the coral to vanish won't care enough to stop.